Welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 413. I'm your host, The Wiz. Today we're going to play another great variant that's never been played on the planet, I think. This one was sent to me by a viewer, and I'm loving it already, even though I've never even tried it. So this is really typical. We play episodes that I've never tried, so you can expect me to cheat a lot by accident, which I did in our last super weird variant. Apologies. Yes, I noticed your YouTube comment saying I'm a cheater. It's normal. That's why they call me ChessWhiz. So in this variant, it's called Jumpstart Chess. Your pieces have to jumpstart before they can capture anything. And by that, I mean they have to move twice. It's going to be interesting. Let's throw a challenge into the chat to kick this off. So I know I have a list of challengers right now, but I'm ignoring you guys, and I'm going to reward the fastest clicker in the land, putting a link in the chat there. You may not, I'm typing in my favorite game here, notepad.exe. You may not capture with a piece until it has moved twice. I'm going to say piece or pawn, because pawns are not pieces. I was asked that in Hi Boom Boom TMT. You have a fast click. That's awesome. We're not playing Crazy House, so we can actually resize this to be a little larger, I think, but I'm covering up my own clock. That bothers me. Oh, I have to go to this view. That's much better. Now I'm kind of leaking outside my green screen. That's too bad. So jumpstart chess, that would mean I need to move twice. So let's go here. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, I've invented something great already. I mean, I just got up this morning and boom, look at that. I have just made myself into a genius. Whew, okay, so now I've moved twice and I can capture things. Let's just do it. Oh, and now I've moved 3 times. I can capture things. Uh-oh, his knight has powered up. Well, let's just keep going on a rampage here. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be just pieces and not pawns, because I'm going to just destroy him with this pawn. What a great start to the episode. Killer pawn murders village. Oh, maybe it's not true for kings. Maybe that's what it is, because his king could recapture. Ah, I'm going to go here. This is great. Yeah, it's probably not true for kings. We'll find out when he cheats with his king. So if I take him, like, does he have to move here? And then I can take him and then he can't capture me? No. No, so we'll say not kings, not affected. Because that will give kings a little bit of ability to avoid getting themselves checkmated. And that'll be good. You might have wondered what just happened right there. And that's okay. It's healthy to wonder. It's good for you. All right, so these pieces have moved twice. These have not, of course. So let's go ahead and play this and then check. Which isn't actually check, but watch this. Oh, yeah. So maybe it's not supposed to affect pawns. Let's see if the creator is in the chat here. Is this supposed, he sent me a purple heart, to affect pawns? And then I'll sign him so everyone knows the creator. Because I'm just owning it up here. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, free queen. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't believe that this is so easy. Oh, he cheats. But pawn did not move twice. So you're cheating. But if I'm just going to win otherwise. So I'm going to let him cheat there, because otherwise the game's just over super fast. And who cares? Who wants to do that? Not me. It's not supposed to affect pawns. It's okay. Let's type it's okay. It's okay. It's not supposed to affect pawns. :D. I usually reserve that for my inappropriate gestures. Because if you squint for a really long time at :D and you imagine things you shouldn't be thinking about, it looks like something different. So, it doesn't affect pawns. Sorry, I forgot :D. He sends me a :D. Wow, no homo. So let's put the rules in here with a change in the rules. And the change is or pawn, and that's the change in the rules. So now I can do this. Oh, no, I can't. That's cheat, because the bishop only moved once. Maybe I should jumpstart this bishop. Let's just capture this. It says, is not affecting pawns. Not affecting pawns. That's right. Okay. Save the bishop. I don't want him to capture here. His knight has done enough murdering of my army. Okay, let's see what we can do to him here. Doesn't affect pawns. Let's just annoy him like this. Oh, this is pretty cool because his bishop can't capture me because it's only moved once. So maybe I can just checkmate him with whatever few pieces I have remaining here. Probably can't. Let's go in here. Oh, genius, ChessWhiz. I didn't know your brain was so large. This is very intriguing. Wow. Okay, so if I just take this bishop for free, uh-oh, my knight. Oh, annoying. Yeah. I need to get my king over here, too. It's not supposed to affect pawns. Okay, I'll go here. I need to get my king over so that I actually capture a knight for free. Let's throw a check in here. Perfect location, keeping that knight from doing anything. I'll take this for... No, I'm going to go here because he could capture this pawn here on h2. And if he does that, not only can my king not go take the knight, but the knight can come out. It's 2 bad things and 0 good things. So... Oh, oh yeah. This is making me growl in excitement. I can't win with these few minor pieces, though. I'm afraid I'm way down in material. And that's actually going to be a problem for me. Okay, my pieces have moved twice, so I can do things. His rooks have not moved twice, but I have a different problem. He has tons of rooks! And now that bishop's moved twice, so I'm pretty much just going to have to resign here. Gotta come back. What's the material really like? I'm down by 2 rooks? That's a lot of rooks. I think this is resignable. I'll go ahead and resign. Boom, boom, you win. But you do have to admit, you took my rooks with your knights. No, you have to admit that what I did was I captured your queen thinking I'd be ahead of queen. I didn't end up ahead of queen, so that was brutal. Okay, let's play again where we know the rules at the start. Have fun, and then let's put that in there, because that was just a misclick. I don't want him to have fun. Why would I care? Cheeky Muffin says in the chat, could someone please explain the variant? Yes, look over there. There's the explanation. You may not. Oh, it's cut off. Okay, that's okay. So it doesn't affect pawns. So my opening brilliancy, when I'm like, I'm waking up, I'm brilliant, it doesn't even exist. Okay. Okay, what's he gonna do? This is changing chess back into chess, actually. I mean, he can't go on a rampage like this because the king takes it. But I could go this way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because this isn't defended. Okay. There goes chess. It's gone now. Oh, this is fun. You know, there's basically no YouTube channels that do what we're doing here. This kind of stupid stuff. How can I win? Can I just win? I want to win. I love winning, and win is on my plate right now. So how do I do it? He's going to do the same thing to me, and that's annoying me right now. Hmm. Hmm. I'm having some ideas, but they aren't good ones. There. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're back into Brilliant Town. Look, I can take this. He cannot recapture. I can also go here, and then here, checkmate. Right? Because this can't take, this can't take, this can't take, and it's guarded by the bishop, which would be moving twice when it captures the king. So there is one little nuance to this chessboard, which is it looks like check. Like if I were to cheat and move my bishop right here, which just imagine I did it somehow. I am ChessWhiz after all. And that's not actually check. Oh, it is. Okay. Because the second move, no, you can't capture with your second move. So you see the problem? Like, you're not allowed to capture kings on your second move, right? So you just have to live with that check because check is being enforced by the board. What's going on in the chat? There's a bunch of swords in here. It's my birthday, says Cheeky Muffins. Hello, I'm new here, says XHalo32. Really? You were just born? That's so cool. So now here comes the checkmate. His knight can't take, it's only moved once. His queen can't take, his bishop can't take, his king can't take. Checkmate! I've got to send him : D. Ha ha ha! Colon T to you with every meaning of the word because your knight can't capture its only moved once. Brilliant! Queen takes d2 checkmate. Nothing like moving somewhere that threatens checkmate and then he doesn't do anything and then on the next turn, checkmating. This is like where you teach your kids chess and then you just scholars mate them, except you don't have kids. That's what it's like. Thank you, Boom Boom. I got another challenger, but I really enjoyed those games. Let's play with Ida next. Wow, we got a whole list of people to play. Now, I'm a programmer, so a list can be any number. I mean, it could be a list of zero length, or it could be just a null pointer to a list, which is completely different. Or it could be a list of one member, which was how many people I had. But to me, that's a list. So I have a whole list of people right now. So sorry I can't play you. I got a whole list of things to do today. Like, actually, play chess is the only thing on it, but whatever. I got the same plan right here. This is crazy variant. What if I move up here? Is this gonna be problematic? No, it's actually really cool what's gonna happen here. Oh, no, that's not cool. Never mind. Huh. I was thinking, if he does this, I could defend this way, but besides the fact those arrows don't mean anything, also the queen can't capture after moving just once, so this is not great. Which means not big, if you look closely at the meanings of the words. Okay. I think a very useful strategy in this variant is to move everything twice, such as queens. Move queens twice. Wow. Move queens twice. So let's get started on that. Here we go. What language do you program in? Asks the chat. You know, I just learned Rust, which turns out it's a language, not just an unwanted chemical reaction on your car. And it's a cool language. I've never written anything in Rust, but I learned it. So it's kind of like speaking a language that you've never actually been to the country. You just think you can speak it. When you actually go to speak it, it's a whole other problem. It's like all you did was memorize all the words. It's much different. Hmm. If I take Rook, he takes Rook. That's just not very exciting. But Rust is a cool language. I can't write it, but I can read it. Does that make sense? Same with Spanish. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. But my area of expertise, of course, is in C sharp because most people, most people for whom they program of which of trueness of C sharp can be. And so that's, of course, also me, true. Is this checkmate? Not technically. Technically, he should be able to recapture because the bishop has only moved once. So let's play super kind and move the bishop so that then I can just checkmate it. Because the computer would tell him it's checkmate, and that would be disappointing. Now, the same deal here. I should be able to checkmate. He's not allowed to take my king because his queen's only moved once, but you do what you got to do. And in this case, block the check. Oh, thank you for the queen. Does not. Oh, wasn't supposed to affect pawns. Colon P is called for in this situation. Whoops, let's add time and then let's offer the take back. Because since he thought it wasn't affecting pawns, because for some reason it says or pawn in my rules that I sent to him. How'd that happen? Can you read that? Yeah, you can kind of it's taken off. Take true, true, true. I didn't say that. He types. So let's actually just play by his rules and see how that goes. From now on, it doesn't. And this calls for a winking face. We've run the whole gamut of the. It also doesn't affect kings. Man, I am so glad I'm doing this episode because you just made me laugh. Uh, it doesn't affect kings either. Colon, what is this? What kind of letter is this? Oh, colon right curly brace. That's what's being called for right here. This one, we've got to give him a take back and say, like, don't move your queen there, dude. Yeah. So that was a genuine, most of my laughs on this show are like, oh, it's laughing time. I need to put out some laugh. But then every now and then, I'm actually laughing from me. This is something you see in newscasting where the person who's doing the talking isn't really agreeing with what they're saying. They're just reading what they're saying. Uh, and so the moment where they become a human is a very special moment. Man, I say weird things sometimes. Okay. Mango Town Plaza says it affects kings. Is that true? I don't really read what other people write. Oh, he did, but it does affect king. Oh. Oh, it's supposed to affect king. My queen's only moved once. So I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose even though I thought I was smart. I'm actually just losing instead, which is not what smart people do, or maybe it is. Anyway, it's not what I want right now. Do you have a Discord server? Hmm. Well, technically, it's more like a timeshare on someone else's Discord server, if you think about it. I think I'll take that knight for free. I can recover from this position by simply capturing all the things. Oh, I forgot it doesn't affect pawns. Man, I don't have much left. This is reminding me of the first game, and it's reminding me of the emotions of the first game. I don't know if you're like me, and I don't know if you like me, but if you are like me, you don't feel a lot of emotions. You know what I mean? It's like you just observe the universe. Like the other day, I was sitting next to somebody, and they fell off their chair and they cracked their neck. It looked like they were dead, but it turned out they didn't crack their neck. They just, let's go here. No, let's go here. That's cool because his bishop has only moved. Oh no, it has moved a bunch. How would you get from here to here in one move? Let's run him out of time. Oh, he's not even out of time. Oh, everything's bad in terms of chess right now. There's some good things in the world, just none of them are chess. He needs to run out of time. That's the new plan. He's way. I'm gonna resign this. I didn't. You deserve to win because I kept changing the rules. What does he say? Stop changing to the rules. He says. I'll rematch you, and this time we'll set the rules at the start. Okay. So it's supposed to include kings. I've just learned. So you may not capture with a piece or king until it has moved twice. You may not capture with a piece or king until it has moved twice. Okay. So your king needs to move twice before it can capture. So this means you're just going to get brutally checkmated in 3 moves because your king can't capture anything. So let's go do that. I'm white, so as you can tell, I've got my camera on. So I'll just go win. How do I get in there? I think this might work. I mean, look at this. Look at this brutality. This is a stupid variant. Kings, it can't affect kings. Look at this. I just gonna be like nom nom or just and it's over. It's not even nom. I'm just and that's all. It's like you eat your entire dinner in one bite. It's just Yeah, this is stupid. Checkmate. This is stupid. Law, because usually stupid things are funny. You can't do that because it affects kings right now. See, I typed our king. Stop changing into the rules is probably what he's going to tell me. But I definitely typed or king right there in the part that's cut off the screen. So what we're going to do, but I can't even speak. I'm so amused. But does it affect, but does it affect, it says, but does it affect Kongs or not? And there's an apostrophe, which means it's something owned by Kong. Like, does it affect the pieces that are Kong's pieces or not? I think this needs to affect kings because otherwise this is just brutally checkmate. Like, how can he even stop? If he had played bishop here, this is a rated game, so come on, lose. Then I would capture this, and he can't take it with anything. And then I would just capture something, he lose. So it really can't affect kings. I mean, there's just too difficult to defend. This game, it wasn't going to. Was going to. Asterisk. Man, could I be any more confusing? He offers a draw. I think that's an acceptable outcome. Okay, so now we're going to remove the fact that it affects kings, because that's simply too brutal. White can get in there and tickle the face of the other player, and he cannot untickle himself. So the new rule is you may not capture the piece. Does not affect kings or pawns. I think that's the best rule. The best rule. Does not affect kings or pawns. Just because king is needed. I'm changing. Is he not watching the stream? I'm changing. Watch me type 100 words a minute. I'm changing it back because that was exceedingly stupid. Spooted. What I didn't tell you is if I would spell the words correctly. So I've typed the words sedupit, which I typed very quickly. So that's good. Okay. Does not affect kings or pawns. Okay, so now I can just go win. Ha ha, I still use this opening. Except this time I'm not going to get brutalized by whatever he did, and that's going to be good. Cheeky Muffin says, ChessWhiz, start a podcast. Well, technically this is a podcast with video, right? You don't have to watch it with video. Because I hardly talk about the chess except for when we're breaking the rules, which is usually. But when that's not happening, I'm talking about, oh, interesting. Huh? You know something about potatoes right now. Potatoes and bananas are different. Therefore, Donald Trump is the president. You know, we can say some different things. So if I take this for free, nah, it's not good enough. If I go here, I could check him and he can't capture me back. That could make him chagrined. Let's do it. Look at this massive chagrin. Oh, that's just a grin. Let's see. Free bishop. This is a good variant. Good variant. Nothing like moving your knight 4 times in order to capture something that's never moved. That's a good strategy right there. Let's move the queen a bunch of times. Then I can use it. And like any beginner, I love using the queen. You might not believe this, but my rating is off by a factor of 10. My rating is actually 17 over here, 17,970. There's a glitch in the website that makes it show up this way because they don't support 5-digit ratings. But yes, I am about twice as strong. He proposes a take back because I'm cheating. Okay, fine. What a picky opponent. I'm actually, yeah, I'm twice as good. I'm about twice as good as the world champion right now, approximately. And so that's just what the site shows. So what can you do? I don't want them to put all this work just for my rating. So I just let it show this way. By the way, this is not urine. I've moved my queen twice. Now I'll just go checkmate him like this. This will work actually. Oh no, I'm being checkmated myself. No, this is good. This will protect me. I move to a square he cannot attack. Okay, so I go here, and he's like, ah! And then I go here. His rook can't do anything. So he's like, ah! In another color, like this. Ah! That's Shift Alt Ah. Ah! And then, oh. Oh, what's going to happen now? I think someone's going to move a chess piece. Whoa, this is exciting. There's nothing like online chess to get your blood flowing. Oh, yes, all the nerds love it. Let's see here. Actually, I think my blood is flowing. If it's not, I will faint soon. Let's see. He has this thing where he... Let's do this. Because I don't know what to do, and that'll maybe distract him from the fact that I'm checkmate. Mango Town, he says, I would like every variant to be chess 960. Oh, that was recommended by... We should do that. Okay, I've sufficiently distracted him. Let's start with this move. And then we will stare at each other for a while. And then we'll realize that the bishops cannot capture each other. Oh, but this defended the area. Brilliant. Okay. So now I'll just move up here, which pins me. This is a good variant where kings cannot be affected. That's the best. Oh, don't worry. Kings are not affected. And pawns are not affected. I love this. Okay, so how do I checkmate it now? Oh, I'm ahead by a lot of things. Great. That's the way I like it. Let's see. Move this. He's trying to get his rook out. Oh man, I'm amused by that right there. It's making me laugh like a person. Let's see. Go here, threatening a royal fork checkmate. Probably a good threat. And then we'll play the royal fork. Checkmate. Smiley face. Send him a smiley face. No, this calls for an 8. These are falling out of fashion. 8 parentheses. Which, is it a guy wearing glasses or is it just a guy who's super large eyeballs staring at you? I've never known for sure. 8 right parentheses to you. Let's play our next opponent. None other than Crepuscular, which, as you know, means active at night, because I told you that a couple episodes ago and you watch all the episodes. Okay, let's put the rules in the chat. Let's make sure they're the right rules. You may not capture with a piece until it is moved twice. And then there's one more rule. Let's keep that knight out of there because that was really painful. Does not affect kings or pawns trying to capture anything. I'm changing that just a little bit to be super specific because it almost sounds like, well, except you can capture kings and pawns, you know, because of the thing with the thing. But that's not true at all. How do I defend this now? F3. Oh, I'm so good at chess. Just move pawns because you have to jumpstart your pieces. So why would you use those? Don't use your pieces. Yeah. F3 is a stupid move, by the way, because it opens up this diagonal. This is called the short diagonal because it's less long than this one. Hence the word short. Ooh. If he comes in here, I've got serious issues. Let's get this bishop going, though, because if it gets trapped inside, that'd be... Wow. F3 was stupid for many reasons. So anytime your king is in a location, which is usually your king is in a location, you have 2 diagonals, like this one and this one, right? You see this? Okay, not quite, but kind of similar to those diagonals. And so you always have, this is something interesting you've never considered because it's pointless. You always have 2 diagonals and one is always shorter than the other. Always. And that's just because the chessboard is the size it is and the shape it is. So now you've considered that. You can say, my king is in check on the short diagonal. And that always tells you which diagonal. Always. Cool, huh? Yeah, you learned something new. Ah. Well, I tell you what. I've already moved my bishop twice. So this knight is trapped. See this synergy right here? Yeah. It's a thing. So now let's move the queen twice so I can capture this stupid thing. And then we'll go from there. This is a cool move. Oh, this is really cool. Maybe I should just go over there. I'm not going to save my bishop. I got plans, man. Let's do this. Okay. Todovsky has a chess website where you log in with your Chess account and it steals your password. No, that's not what it says. Log in with your Chess account and you don't know if it steals your password. It's relay chess. Any piece gains the ability of any piece that's guarding it. Wow, that's hard to program. I can't even do that with Rust. So if I take this, is that good? I'm concerned he will move his queen right here. Checkmate. But he can't come in. So let's go on a rampage. I could have taken the knight, but why would I take the knight when I can go on a rampage? I'll do that instead. Oh, he's trying to save his things. Let's just take all the things. You make everything. Checkmated. Da-na-na-na. Okay, the queen is now under attack. It's only moved once, so it's not jump started yet. I can also take all the things. This is great. Is there anything to be concerned about with this move? Yes, something to be concerned about. Yeah, there's a lot to be concerned about over there. So let's just play some chess moves. So what do we have here? He has an amazing location for his knight now. How obnoxious. And there he is in it. I'll bring the king up. So he has 4. I'll move the king back. New plan, back. I should have played my knight here, I think. Because the knight's not jump started yet. It's only moved once. So that's what I should do is move this knight. Okay. So I'm just about to checkmate myself in here in the corner. But this will help a lot. Okay, he's moving his bishop twice, which makes it super deadly. Let's do that. And then the king. Oh, that wasn't my smartest. Now he has 3 pieces for a rook. That's too many. My only option now is to win. I should move my rooks a bunch of times though, shouldn't I? This rook needs to get going. Let's jumpstart these rooks. Push that maybe, or take. Let's see, push I like. I like push. There's also do nothing. Always consider do nothing. A true chess player considers do nothing constantly, which is why their houses are messy all the time, because they are considering it so actively. If I do nothing, he doesn't want to take, I don't want to take. By the way, I made a whole video about this. A whole video focused on the idea of doing nothing. I have no idea why I did that video. But the idea is, when two pawns are attacking each other, you can capture the pawn, or you can push your pawn past his pawn, or, and this is what I messed up on, you can do nothing. Did you catch that? Now it makes sense. My time. My rooks are pretty jump started now. Now I just have to deal with the fact that he's got 3 pieces for a rook, which is way too many. Oh man. I am dead meat. That knight is so strong. I think I should trade my rook for it. I think I'll trade my rook for it. Okay. Oh, he's got that move. No, don't play that move. See that? That's pretty smart. Oh, he didn't see it. Good. Okay, he's moved his rook twice, so we've jump started everything. And the result of this is that everything is moved, and now we're playing chess. And it's not a very good chess for me, I guess, huh? Because it's 2 bishops against a rook. I'm so dead. Ah! Very dead. Yeah, 2 bishops against a rook. That's a rough situation. Doing a lot of losing this episode. But look on the bright side. Look on the other side of the coin. Every game I lose, someone else wins. That's the good thing about losing. It's not 2 bishops for a rook. What kind of blind doofus is playing this? It's 2 bishops for nothing. 2 bishops for I resigned. Wow, that's amazing how long I thought I had an extra rook and then I didn't. Why did I think that? Oh, I traded it for the knight, and then I just did a bit of a miscalculation in my face here. Okay, I've got 2 challengers that I'm going to decline. We're going to give one more game to the chat. Whoever clicks this is going to play the final game, and if they beat me, they get a huge prize, which is a feeling of accomplishment. That's your prize. So let's throw this in the chat and see what happens. Who is going to click that? The link is Fombest, I think. That's what that said on the screen briefly. Oh, none other than Lil Dicky. Good luck. That used to be an appropriate name about 70 years ago. People actually named their kids that. And then what happened? Time passed. People became teenagers. And that doesn't have anything to do with what happened, actually. Although some people did become teenagers. Also, the sun, it moved slowly around the black hole at the center of the galaxy. And then it no longer became an appropriate name. Something in that order, I think. Oh no, I'm dying already. This variant is too hard. This variant is like cherry wood. Isn't that really hard? I don't know. One optimistic person in the chat would like to point out that every time I lose, I get 2nd place. That's what I love about chess. I'm not really into 3-player free-for-alls because people constantly gang up against me. It's rough. I've been playing through Pandemic Legacy, and if you know what that is, great. And if you don't, well, it's a game where there's all these players and they're on the same team, and that is a super weird experience for me. Like, you're all on the same team, so either everybody wins or everybody loses. Not my kind of game. I like people to lose, especially my opponents, so it seems like a waste of time to me. But it's amusing. It's amusing. If I take this way, I could check him. This way would be check. So let's not do that. That would be terribly rude. Let's see. But when I was asked what I thought of it, I did have to admit that it was a pleasant diversion. So whenever someone asks you what you think of something and you think it's horrible, you simply say, it's a pleasant diversion. And don't say diversion. That's like you don't know how to pronounce diversion. I think that's a good way to mask the fact that you think you'd rather be eating a raw fish. Some people actually like to do that. I do not. Here comes my queen. Let's hope Lil Dicky plays by the rules here. Doesn't take my queen for free, because he's not allowed to do that. My plan is to just take all the things in here like this. Whatever's available, that's what I'm going to take. Because my queen's going here. Oh, we didn't play chess 960. Let's do this. Kind of get things developed at the same time as defending the bishop. Should I add time to him? I guess I don't really need my queen out here, because I could take these things without its assistance. I'll bring in more pieces. I feel bad just taking his whole army without actually moving any chess pieces. I can't resist though. Who's going to resist like a giant knight sitting in front of your face that you could just eat? I can't resist that. So this is going pretty well for me. I'll check him. And then I'll check him again with using my check machine. Check. Let's see. This has moved once, right? Let's see. The bishop has only moved to e7, so it can't do any capturing. Oh, wow. What's that kind of thing? That's a bad thing for him. Check again. Let's go here. Oh, nope. That's like the one losing move because his queen comes in. Can his queen do that? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. His queen has just moved once. No, that's not possible. It started there. Let's go here. Good enough. It's a little rude to now checkmate him this way, because the bishop's not allowed to capture twice. Well, let's not be rude then. Let's just make this a super long game that nobody wants to watch. There's my second knight move. He's got problems with this. It hasn't moved twice yet. Okay, there it goes. And now, move my king. Need to get the rook in the game, I guess. Oh, I just kind of gave him a spot. Watch this. Oh, man. Now I just take that for free. This is brutal. That's a strong word. I should use it more often. Makes it sound like I'm putting some emotion in what I'm saying. Brutalized brutality right now. This is, wow. The excessive brutality of this brutality is just brutal. Yep. Sounds like I mean what I say. I got a million pieces, and I think they're almost all jump started. After I move this rook twice, this definitely moved twice. This has now moved twice. So I think they've all moved twice. So this is a pretty good position for me. Let's take another thing. Yeah, I think I'm ahead. Let me see. We each have a rook. How many bishops? Yep, I'm ahead there. How many rooks? I did those already. How many knights? Yep, it was looking good. Let's do that. It entraps his king from those locations. Why aren't I win? Why win not begun? Yes, now. Confuse. Bishop c4 x g8 was illegal. Oh, I cheated. Oh. What should I do? Should I resign? It's a rated game. I feel like I shouldn't resign. That's not checkmate? Where's he going? Oh. Is that checkmate? Yes. GG. Sorry I cheated. I'm not going to type sorry I cheated, though, because maybe he didn't notice. Yeah, I would have won without cheating, so just pretend I didn't. Okay, whatever. No, actually, there's no acceptability for that. That's completely unacceptable. Let's go to Crazy House. No, let's go to Chess 960. I told you that was going to be the last game, but I have to play this variant as a Chess 960. We have to do that. Oh, message from Santro Pedro. He says, your show and you are awesome, and then a period. Okay, let me turn on the chat so we can enjoy his grammar. Did he do that just so I would share that with the world? Oh, can't turn it on. I guess I won't. Whoa, who's grabbled the chess? Okay, we gotta survive this. Maelstrom. That's such a good word. Maelstrom. Define maelstrom. That is a word you want to use every day. Look at that. It's even how it's spelled. M-A-E-L. Whenever you start your word that way, you know it's going to be good. You can be like, I don't care if you put a W after this thing. I am going to love it. Okay, so mail. And then it's not storm. It's strum, which it should be storm. This is actually the typo that is legit typo. You get to do it. I don't know why I moved my pawn there, because I could just go take all the things. Instead, better defend that. This is okay. My king's guarding this. All right, this is okay. Let's do this, because now he can't play there. Maelstrom. What a word. It's much better than femaelstrom, which is actually still being added to the dictionary by today's active feminists, as opposed to the passive ones. There aren't any passive feminists. Have you noticed that? You can't cheat. Winking face. Wait, maybe Bird of Hermes doesn't know the rules. Does he know the rules? I didn't paste them in the chat. Maybe he's just like wandered in. Bird of Hermes is not playing the variant. Oh, this hasn't happened to me in months. So why didn't he take my bishop all this time? Look at this. Why did he take this bishop if you're going to be cheating? Cheat better. Don't cheat like that. Ah ha ha ha. That is funny. He says that is Foony. F-U-U-U-N-N-Y. E-hat. He says E-hat. Can you see that? Good. E-hat. Yes. Sorry. So let's make sure he's okay with those rules. And if he is, we're just going to continue from now on, I'll say. I'm really confused why he didn't take my free bishop that stood there for a while. Because that would have been a much better cheat than, hey, I'm going to recapture this thing. I mean, you could, yeah, there's better cheats, man. Is that okay with you? Let's make sure it's okay, and then we'll just continue. Sandro Pedro says, you handsome, brilliant guy. Well, that's fantastic. But I'm also mortal. If I could obtain handsome brilliance immortality, that would be the next step. I could take this, right? No, no, no. Oh, I can't remember what's moved twice and what hasn't because it's all scrambly. You know what I mean? String Dog says, first time I've tuned into a show. Man, you are so old-fashioned, String Dog. You don't tune into shows. Do you know what that means? That means you take the tuner and you go, baseball games, and then here you are at ChessWhiz TV, because totally I'm on the radio and you need to, I can't castle that way. Castle this way, fast. Okay, that was totally legal. That's tuning. Turning that weird knob thing is tuning. Why did I put my knight there? I'm out of time. Oh, good game. GG, kind of. That's the end of the episode. What a stupid... He gains 200 rating points. He deserves it for his weird, confusing strat where you play by the rules and then you break the rules. Usually that's what I do. Okay, that was fun. Next episode, we're going to play another variant. By the way, if you ever want to know what we're doing next episode, just go to ChessWhiz and then fix your spelling to ChessWhiz, and then go to the website, then go to the calendar up there. Let's change the view a little bit. See that? Then you can see what's next, kind of. It's mostly chopped off. Sturdy Rook Chess, and you can see what that is. So if you're ever wondering what's coming next, just go check that out. Get it? Check it out, because we're chess players, and so we check things out. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching. Whoops, I'm gone. Hold on. Thanks for